Welcome to Easy Yoga Plus. Today we are going to focus on our breathing and breathing exercises, especially during this time when we are all struggling with social distancing and isolation. Bringing our attention to our breathing is a big help. Let's check our posture, making sure that our chin is tucked back so that our spine carries the weight of our head, our ears over our shoulders, and our shoulders over our hips, sitting up nice and tall, pushing the crown of our head up toward the ceiling. Also making sure that our legs are parallel to the floor, using a block, a book, blanket, whatever you need to get that distance between the floor and your legs at a parallel level. This will allow your muscles to relax the most. Let's close our eyes and bring our hands to heart center. And just think about what is happening in your brain at the moment. The thoughts that are going through your mind. This is what the brain is for processing thoughts. But we can also use that brain for directing our focus to our breathing. And as we do that, that allows those thoughts to sort of recede into the background as we focus on what is happening with our breath. The breath coming in and the breath going out of our nostrils, preferring nose breathing to mouth breathing. Just noticing the rhythm of your breathing in your body. And during times of stress, that breathing is often more rapid, less steady, choppy. And if that is what you're experiencing, I hope these exercises will help your breath to become steady and consistent. Just breathing in and breathing out, and feeling that rhythm in your body. As the breath comes into your nose, hairs in your nose filter out some of the dust. Your air circulates in your nose and gets warm before it travels down into your lungs. And as your breath comes in, your shoulders lift, your ribs expand, your lungs expand, your chest expands, making room for that air and the oxygen that it brings in. And then as you exhale, your shoulders drop, your ribs contract, and your lungs contract, pushing the stale air out into the universe. Your inhale brings in oxygen that's picked up by your circulatory system and taken to every cell in your body, where it nourishes the cells. And then the circulatory system picks up the waste products from your cells, carrying it back to your lungs and breathing those wastes out into the universe. So our inhale is a nourishing breath, and our exhale is a cleansing breath. Just take a few breaths and begin to experience your normal rate of breathing. And then let's place one hand on our chest and one hand on our belly. And even though our breath is an automatic function in our body, let's now take control of our breathing by extending our inhale. And as we do that, let's send our breath down to our belly, letting our belly balloon out. And then for an extended exhale, let's bring that belly button back toward our spine, letting the air go back out into the universe. These extended inhales and extended exhales allow your lungs to stretch a little bit more and contract a little bit more, which is good for their health. It's also good because we're getting more oxygen in and we're sending more of the waste products out with our exhale. It's also having more effect on our nervous system, allowing our nervous system to relax. And then bring your hands back to your thighs, coming back to your normal rate of breathing, and just thinking about the benefits that the breath brings to you. The nourishment on the inhale, the cleansing on the exhale, the relaxing of your nervous system. We can use that breath, the inhale and the exhale, to help us relieve stress, which I think at this time we all are experiencing to one degree or another. Taking 5 minutes or more each day, depending upon what you find works for you, will help to relieve your stress and make you just a little bit more relaxed. You can also use your breath to help relieve any pain that you might have. For if we use visualization and visualize our breath going to any spot of discomfort in our body, that focus of sending your breath to that area visually will help to deliver a little more oxygen for healing. And then visualizing your breath picking up some of that pain or discomfort and taking it out with your exhale will help to relieve some of that pressure and pain from whatever you're experiencing in any part of your body. Let's bring our hands to heart center, and let's just take a moment to let our brain focus on our breathing, and let our heart feel the gratitude that we should be experiencing for the function of breath, which is so essential and so automatic. But also recognizing the power of our brain and how it can help us control our breathing to relieve stress and discomfort. Being grateful also helps to relieve our stress. For stress is caused by things that are perhaps a little bit unusual, a little bit disquieting. But as we use our breath and as we use our heart to focus on things that we are grateful for, that sort of counterbalances some of the things that trouble us. So take a moment every day and breathe and think of what you can be grateful for even during these difficult times. For just as the lotus rises up through the mud for a new day, we will also experience a new day when we get through the current crisis. Be well, be safe, stay home.